उपस्थापित होईची सीएजी रिपोर्ट को उपस्थापन करिसेंती अकाउंट जनरल अतुल प्रकाश। विभिन्न क्षेत्र को नहीं विस्तृत तथ्य रखिंट एजी केउ क्षेत्र में केते राजस्व आसी एवं राज्य विकास रे केते टंका व्यय होईची तार तथ्य को प्रकाश करिसेंती। तासो केउ क्षेत्र में दुर्नीति होईची तार मध्य खुलासा करिसेंती सीएजी। ग्राम्य जल जोगाण क्षेत्र में प्रशासन हास्यास्पद त्रुटि को धरिसेंती सीएजी। परिवार को पानीय जल जोगाण रे सर्वे न करी किपरि जल जोगाण करा जाईची ताहा धरिसेंती सीएजी। केन्दुझर जिला आंदपुर ब्लॉक रे सर्वे न करी गोटे गोटे परिवार को 2टी लेखाएं टैप दिया जाईची। मन इच्छा गोटे गोटे परिवार को 2टी लेखाएं टैप दिया जाइथिबा कहिसेंती सीएजी। एभली अनावश्यक जल जोगाण पई प्राय 12 कोटी टंका अजथा व्यय होईची। किछि किछि जगार भंगा टैप लगी जलक्षरण जोगु क्षति घटुथिबा उल्लेख करिसेंती सीएजी। सेहीपरि खଣି लीजधारी आदाय होई पारेनि 3966 कोटी टंका सरकार आदाय करिनथिबा सीएजी रिपोर्ट रे उल्लेख करा जायछि। 131 खଣି लीजधारी 19,178 कोटी टंका आदाय निर्देश थिला, किंतु 6 वर्ष मध्य 19,178 कोटी रु 3,966 कोटी टंका आदाय होई पारिनि। अनादाय रे संपत्ति आटास निर्देश थिले भी ताहा अनुपालन करा जाय नाही।
This performance audit report of the Government Controller and Auditor General of India for the year ended 31st March 2022 has been prepared for the submission to the Governor of the State of the Odisha under Article 151 of the Constitution of India and under the CAG's DPC Act 1971. The report has been laid before the legislature of the state on 2nd April 2025. As per the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court of India 27 January 2014, 50% of the additional net present value NPV recovered by the state of Odisha from mining leases for the use of forest land for non-forest purposes would be used by the state through a special purpose vehicle for undertaking specific tribal welfare and area development works so as to ensure inclusive growth of the mineral bearing areas. Accordingly, the Odisha Mineral Bearing Areas Development Corporation Ombadsi was created on 2nd December 2014. For the above purpose, Chief Executive Officer Ad hoc Campa released on 10 January 2015 869 crore 0.42 crore phase 1 to the Ombadsi. Further, as per the orders of the Honorable Supreme Court of India on August 2017, any iron ore or manganese ore extracted contrary to the Environmental Impact Assessment EIA notifications of 1994 or 2006 would constitute illegal and unlawful mining, and compensation at 100% of the price of the mineral should be recovered from 2000 to 2001 onwards. As on 31st March 2022, 16,833.54 crore were deposited by the mining leases with the Ombadsi fund as compensation money phase 2 for development work in the mining affected areas. The performance audit on management of Odisha Mineral Bearing Areas Development Corporation Fund was conducted with the focus on the planning process for selection of Ombadsi projects in the mining affected areas, the financial management of the Ombadsi projects, the implementation of projects, assessment of the desired outcome, and monitoring mechanism and internal control system. So in the planning part, the Honorable Supreme Court of India in its judgment, which is para 215, directed that on 2nd August 2017 that the SPV of Ombadsi would undertake specific tribal welfare and area development works so as to ensure inclusive growth of the mineral bearing areas while taking up such projects works. A bottom-up planning and participatory approach was to be followed. The project monitoring unit of Ombadsi submitted June 2020 the prospective plan containing the set of proposals for the next 10 years. However, this plan had not been approved by the Ombadsi as of April 2023 for implementation, which is there in para 2.2.1. You can see the details. The Central Powered Committee, in its report dated 17 January 2018, recommended collection of compensation amounts from mining leaseholders who had violated the FCE Act and or the EC environment clearance. However, the Steel and Mines Department had not taken any effective steps to recover the amount of rupees 3,966.34 crore with interest due as compensation from the defaulting mining leases, although 6 years had been elapsed as of January 2023. This is given in paragraph 2.3.3. As per para 215 of the judgment of August 2017 of the Honorable Supreme Court, the Board of Directors was responsible for receiving grants, funds at their custody, as also for approving the annual budget estimates and sanctioning the expenditure within the limits of the budget. However, the budgets has not been prepared by the OMBATSI up to financial year 2019-20, due to which huge unspent balances had accumulated at the end of each year. The OMBATSI had not reviewed the money that remained unspent with PIAs, project implementing agencies, due to which the actual unspent money parked with them as well as the interest earned and refunded could not be ascertained by audit. No such review report was forwarded to Planning and Convergence Department every year, although this was stipulated in the relevant guidelines of the Finance Department.